Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2007 Walt Disney picture feature film slash animated feature film, Enchanted. This is a pretty awesome film. It stars Amy Adams, James Marsden, Patrick Dempsey, Susan Sarandon, Idina Menzel. A bunch of other people are in this, and it's very 2007. The clothes, the speech, the not the music, because it's all scored, and it's beautiful. It's like a Broadway score. The hanging out in Times Square for so many portions of scenes in this film. Like, I was there, like, '07, during that time. Like, there's like certain billboards that don't exist anymore, but I remember when they were there. Like, there's a whole giant billboard for Wicked, Hairspray, Wedding Singer, my all-time favorite musical, and then something else on top. And I remember that billboard things, right? Like, I remember, I'm just nostalgic for that Times Square aspect. But this is cool. So you have Amy Adams voicing and playing a character, Giselle, who is a fair maiden in the kingdom of Andalasia, and she's due to marry Prince Edward, who happens to save her from, what was it, a troll in the beginning? Cartoon animated. Okay, she talks to animals, it's very fairy tale, it's very Disney. She is then tricked into making a wish in a wishing well, by Susan Sarandon's character of Vanessa, Narissa, who is Edward's stepmom, who's also the current queen of the kingdom of Andalasia. And she pushes Giselle into a wishing well on her wedding day, and she's magically transported, because it's a portal, to New York. She emerges from a sewer grate in Times Square and is welcomed with not niceness as we New Yorkers tend to do. So it was very entertaining, and she is trying to get back to Andalasia. She stumbles across Patrick Dempsey's character of Robert, his younger daughter Morgan. Patrick Dempsey is due to propose to Idina Menzel's character of Nancy. So it's a lot of, how does Giselle fit into this modern world, trying to get back to Andalasia, and is Prince Edward actually gonna save her? So mishap after mishap, musical number after musical number. He's questioning, why is everyone singing, and how does everyone know this song? And it's funny because he breaks that fourth wall, and Finn Rider in Tangled breaks that fourth wall. But to also have Robert as a feminist, giving dear Morgan, a history book of all feminine icons, so incredible. We've never seen that. So it was very interesting watching the progression of the character Giselle, trying to figure out, is she supposed to marry Edward because of a day of romance, or is she actually falling for Robert, even though Robert's supposed to be marrying Nancy? So she's then eventually poisoned by an apple. True love's kiss is not Edward at this ball on the top of a skyscraper. It is actually Robert indeed. So then Nancy winds up with Edward in Andalasia. Robert ends up with Giselle, and they're all dancing happily in their 116th and what is it? 116th and Broadway? Penthouse. So it's really cool watching that transition of character development through song, through dance, but also in a modern twist, modern as in 2007, of how does a cartoon character fit into the modern world. It was really cool. Very, very interesting. Very well done. And Disenchanted, which is the sequel to all of this, starring all of our main characters coming back, comes out in 2022, I believe. I think it comes out next year. I'm so excited for it. I remember the marketing for this. I remember there was a lot of debate why Giselle was never considered a princess. And the fact of the matter is, she never married Edward. She was just a maiden. Edward was the prince. She would never become a princess unless she married Edward. But because Nancy married Edward, technically, Nancy is the princess of Andalasia, while Philip is the prince of Andalasia. Well, now that Narissa is no longer in the picture, he is technically king of Andalasia, and she is technically queen of Andalasia. So, in Disenchanted, are we going to see Queen and King, Nancy and Edward respectfully? Are we going to have some mishaps along the way with Disenchanted? I'm very curious how the plot's going to go about, but I can't wait for the music. I can't wait for this. I want more. I need more toys. Like, there was a very limited release of toys for this particular film. I didn't get any. I didn't see any like little figurines that I always make out of for my Christmas tree, because I make ornaments out of them. We'll see. We'll see what 2022 brings. Yeah. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.